places and welcome to part 2 of our tour of the Japanese capital of Tokyo, where I'm going to be taking you to the best places that you need to know in that city. And let's go now for mission 5, Far Eastern Front in Ace Combat Infinity.
The leader of the armed terrorists has published a statement to the world. It turns out the leader is Casper Cohen, the guy who lost his job as chief military officer of Werna after the space weapon scandal. Cohen has executed the 9 kidnapped Greymen, claiming they've manipulated UN and international policy after the Ulysses disaster, so the elite could profit off of other people's misery. He also announced the establishment of an independent Federation of Usia, a nation of Ulysses refugees that runs from the Eastern EU all the way to the Asian Federation. Here's what he said in his statement.
20 years after the Ulysses disaster, our refugees have faced untold pain and suffering. Even now, the fragments of Ulysses still lurk near our planet in the form of near-Earth objects. There is every chance they could rain down upon us again in the future, thus repeating the tragedy of Ulysses. All of mankind must come together now to deal with this crisis. And yet, for the past 20 years, the United Nations has been weakened by the great and powerful nations of the world. To deal with this sad state of affairs, we, the so-called lost generation of young refugees, must create a new order to replace the ailing UN. We must form a new, powerful, united front to save our planet from oblivion.
That's the end of it. It's all a bunch of propaganda, of course. But they're using Werna's military facilities in Ayuli to build up their forces and create defense perimeters in all the continent's major cities. They're working far too fast for this to be the work of terrorists alone. They're likely working in tandem with at least a few nations. The UN shuffled their feet for too long, and now they're paying for it.
Usia, another page of history unfolds. Let's take a look at some more history. Once, there was a massive nation known as the Mongol Empire. Oops, time to deploy again, I suppose. Another time, perhaps.
That Captain Cohen guy needs to chill, seriously. Now, for the actual briefing of the mission.
You all here? Good. In order to block the invasion of the so-called Usian army, the UN has decided to stage a large-scale campaign across multiple Eurasian defense perimeters. They'll be conducting simultaneous ops in 2 areas, the Persian Gulf and the Far East. They invited Arrows to be a part of this effort. You'll be departing for Tokyo shortly. The scale of this campaign is massive, encompassing multiple land, sea, and air operations on both sides. It'll be a punishing battle, but if you want to get your name out there, there's no better opportunity to do it. Make sure your aircraft is as battle-ready as you can make it. I want to see us dominating this fight. Dismissed.
Alright, thank you. So, the briefing and the cutscene are a little bit long, but there are a few references there. So first is of course Usia, the name of the nation that the terrorists are making. This is the same name of a continent in the Strangereal universe where most of the Ace Combat games take place. Another reference is the flag of Usia, which does look very similar, almost the same as the flag from the Federation of Osea, which we're gonna see back in Ace Combat 7. Like seriously, they just changed the colors. Like Ace Combat 5, can I copy your homework? Like sure, just make sure you do something different. And that's how we got that flag. There's also the Persian Gulf mission that takes place around the same time as our mission in Tokyo, and that you play that online. And the one thing is like they didn't take the control in a blink of an eye because it was like a month. Like how did they just go to and capture Japan, which wasn't part of Usia, and how come the United Nations forces was not aware of that? Well, Cohen is right about something. The UN doesn't do much. That's why they need privateers like us. At least we get the money. Now, for this mission, I'm gonna bring my Shinden because the F-15 for this mission sucks because it's level 1, and you're gonna need some maneuverability and speed in this mission. So let's go with my Weeaboo plane, of course. Gonna bring back to the homeland. Bring back the Weeaboo plane to Tokyo. On August 10th, 19... Oh, no, not 2019. It's modern day. And we just gotta go there and wreck everything. And of course have our tour. Look at that beautiful city, the landscape. You can probably snowboard there if there's snow. That's the one benefit of having a crater. There you go, now we have the Weeaboo Squadron. Like, they have 4, I just have 1 Shinden. Quality. That? Where are they? Bunch of Weeboos? Huh? Lose to a bunch of privateers? Alright everybody, let's start our tour of Tokyo so you are enlightened to what are the tourist attractions there. I'm gonna destroy some of the enemies just so we get some points. First place I already mentioned before is the Bandai headquarters, where they used to make Ace Combat. Is right there. There's an AA gun on top of it. There you go. Now we have to liberate Bandai so they can keep working on AC7. Hopefully it'll come true one day. See, look at that quality. This plane has orange smoke. How cool is that? Now another touristic point. You have the Tokyo Tower there. That's kind of what I mentioned before. But we have Akihabara, the place where the otakus, the weebus, they all gather. And it's somewhere near here. That's where you're gonna find the Gundam Cafe, where you can buy the Gundam bread. How cool is that? And it's also besides the AKB48 Cafe. Not that good, but you know. Around this area, we should also have the Tokyo Skytree. You know, that really large, that really tall tower. Guess what? It's not here in the game, although it is in Assault Horizon. Why? Because the asteroid fell in Earth in 1999, and just because of the economic situation, they didn't build the Skytree. And that kind of goes in to show a little bit of the realistic scenario, because you're not gonna build a giant touristic tower if your city gets destroyed by the meteors. And the one cool thing about the Skytree, besides that it's pretty tall, is that beside it there's a building, and in this building you can find a real life scale size, or a real life scale Valkyrie from Macross Frontier. I've seen that man, that is the coolest thing ever. If you have the chance, go there. Now close to here we've got some parks. There's one that I'm really interested in. It's the last point of our tour. I think this is called the Yoyogi Park. Nice place. It's close to Shibuya. Has a little stadium there. I've been there. Huge commercial place. Lots of people. Lots of clothing store. But guess what I found there? A condom store. A condom store in the middle of the street. Like seriously, how cool is that? It's a fun shop. You gotta be safe. You know what I mean? It's just, that was one of the most interesting things I found in Tokyo. So if you ever need a condom, it's there. Oh, I just probably lost all my YouTube advertisement already. That was not so family friendly. But hey, remember guys, when you're engaging, you should have, you know, your defense. Be ready for everything. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about this topic. Now let's go back to Ace Combat. Alright. So I barely destroyed enemy units, and I already got more points than the Ridgeback, seriously. Oh, birds, that's the moment. Oh, you're gonna listen. You're gonna hear birds. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Well, they're gonna mention this later in the mission, but Bert's, he died. He died from that dam. Never forget Bert's. Never forget. Alright, our timer is coming to an end, and I destroyed enough enemies at least to kind of do okay on the mission. Cause the main point was our tour, of course. Now you know where you should go in Tokyo. You know you have to eat the Gundam bread, best bread ever. Alright, there they always have those buildings in the... I mean, those targets in the middle of the buildings.
We believe it to be a hostile heavy command cruiser.
Heavy Commander, what? Hi, Gaion! I missed you, my friend! From Ace Combat 6, you're back!
Gamer has confirmed launch for Camilla.
Oh! Hello! Oh, the Nosferatu. Missed that plane.
Begin countdown. 300 seconds.
Okay, 300 seconds. For what?
Omega here. I've seen these UAVs.
I've seen the UAVs before. Higher on the street.
Ridgeback and bone arrow flights. Concentrate on the hostile escort fighters. All other units. Attack with heavy command.
Gotta be careful.
What the hell?
Yeah, man, gotta be careful, like seriously. Oh.
UAVs have a laser weapon on their noses.
Oh, really?
Control drone. That thing's attacks are way too lethal.
Slightly
And again,
OP.
they say the boss of those butterflies is that lead crap. The butterfly master.
That's how the Butterfly Master got its nickname.
It's shot down by UAV lasers.
Hey everyone, wanna fly formation flight? You flying upside down, why?
Shouting is soothing at my voice. Take down the UAVs first. Man out. We'll have to shoot them down one by one.
Your attacks can't be defeated if you use the gun. Gotta be smart. That's why I like the gun. Unless you're in Ace Combat 0. Now, in case you don't get the references, the Butterfly Master,
These remain.
it's a reference to Ace Combat 3D, which is the remake of Ace Combat 2. One of the pilots there,
UAVs remain.
also, I'm not gonna say, but her name is Camilla, and he has a butterfly emblem. That's why we got the name here, the butterfly emblem. Ridgebacks never did anything, man. Thing about the last UAV, you can't really destroy it because it's scripted in the game that the Ridgebacks are gonna get it. So it's like, okay, just wait here, just wait. Dude, I told you it's privateers. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. So. Played this game before. There goes the UAV. It doesn't matter what you do, they're gonna get it. Of course, with what armor?
Two new UAVs approaching.
Oh, mission update! Don't make fun, Slash! You're too close! Oh, shoot. Oh, my boy, Slash. Technically, it's the tail, because if you go really close, you can see he still has the wing, but not the tail.
Squad's all yours, Edge. Get him back safely.
Roger. Bail out now.
See you later, Reaper. Slash, bailing out.
Hey, Slash, how's it going? Oh, shit, man!
Edge. I have one pilot bailing out. Parachute deployed.
Where's the parachute? Boy, that's the time.
What? What did you see? Slash. Shooting at bailed out pilots?
And that's how you get an Ace Combat game rated for mature. That's some pretty heavy shit, like seriously. And then Edge goes crazy. They killed Senpai! Oh my god! Poor Edge. She was trying to be noticed by Senpai Slash until they killed him.
You can't survive by yourself. Get in our rookie's formation.
I wasn't noticed by Senpai!
Bitch in that state of yours.
Okay.
Smart gal. Save the competition for later. Clear out the UAVs first.
You gotta be careful, guys. This game, I really like how messed up the story is. Like, it's pretty intense, you know what I mean? The protagonist, the antagonist, which is the enemy there, the butterfly man, it's a freaking psychopath. I love that in the game. Nice! It's like, what the Okay. He's not yours. And this is why I brought the Shinden. Because it's maneuverable, it's fast, it accelerates. Unlike the standard F-15, that thing is a pain. Now here's the thing. The dialogue in this mission actually changes depending on how fast you destroy the Butterfly Master. There's that timer she mentioned, like 120 seconds. Different things happen if you let that time expire. Bye! Really? Think about that.
Sky Eye to all units. Commence all-out attack on the enemy heavy command cruiser. The command cruiser is equipped with air-to-air guns and missiles. We need to cut off its legs first. Focus your fire on the rear engine. Begin your attack on the cruiser now.
Hi, Guy, my friend! I miss you so much! Since Ace Combat 6, I miss. Although difference here is, it's just a Gaian. There are no supporting enemy battleships. You know what I mean? The guy just in the Kodos class. Attack the whale, and that's how I got the nickname Moby Dick from the book. Like back in those days, a classic from literature. Oh shit! Oh! Gotta be hungry, man. Chaotic good fellow. So I'm not sure if you guys seen, but you could see some Sukhois taking off in the cutscene. You can also go inside. Yeah, Gaian's like totally fine. The missile's not gonna hit me, right? You see there are some cranes there. Just how they do to move the Gaian. And, well, kind of going a little bit too much, but the Gaian, I think it's a reference from Yukikaze at the end. That show is good. Anyways, let's finish up the party by destroying the targets. Funny thing is, in the engines, you just have one target for several engines. You can see you destroyed all of them. They destroyed 4 engines per target. Now, Ace Combat 6, no, you gotta destroy each engine individually. And I think that guy had, what, like 24 engines? That thing is massive. Your fire team is not gonna help you, buddy, seriously. And we destroyed the engines. Now you may ask, how can the thing still fly without the engines? Think about that. Well, it says comedy, it doesn't need to make sense. Because you gotta destroy the cockpit for some reason. Because for some reason, it's gonna fly forever until you destroy the cockpit. I mean, surely it would glide a little bit, but a thing heavy as this wouldn't last long. I guess they're gonna die. Come on, tell the quote. You're going down anyways, man. Oh shit. That sentence, that's how we got our. I think to me it's very memorable. Now we got the Reaper coming from me. That thing is wrecked, man. Here's the problem though. Yeah, it was me. Privateers, okay? Privateer. Here's the thing though. This thing is still gonna fall in the city. That's messed up. More people are gonna die though. Oh, sad feels now.
Lieutenant Burns, how's it look on the ground? Lieutenant Burns, give me a report.
Lieutenant Burns died, man.
This is Sergeant Collins, Marine Commando Unit, reporting in place of Lieutenant Burns.
Such a nice guy.
Hostile forces have been...
He was there since Mission 3. That's where we met Sergeant Lieutenant Burns.
Copy. Confirm all hostile
I can just imagine the thing falling on the city. So many more people are gonna die. Look at the size of that thing.
on our side. All units, salute our courageous soldiers.
Salute. Mission. Did they just fly through? Are you kidding me? Those abilities, man.
Great job, guys. That Moby Dick was a giant airborne command ship developed by a certain nation's military. Basically, in an attempt to cut down the number of aircraft they had to deploy, they decided to over-engineer this gigantic flying beast of a battleship. Also, the UAV lasers we saw on the butterflies are equipped with a visual ID function that can recognize pilots by their flight helmets and strike as necessary. It automatically activates when they get close, a merciless weapon of murder. Watch out for it. The Butterfly Master's craft is apparently a re-engineered CFA-44, but we're still investigating the details. Anyway, thanks to your hard work, the enemy force has taken serious damage. Unfortunately, so have we. The Tokyo area is nearby the enemy's far east battle perimeter. It'll be a hot zone for a while to come, I imagine. We're all in for a long, tough slog here. Anyway, I was hoping we could have a celebration/retirement party for Viper. But the UNFHQ has yet another deploy order for us.
Unbelievable.
You guys just rest up for now. I'm gonna go have the top brass yell at me for a bit. Again, good job.
Seriously, all those things going, I can't even enjoy a retirement party. Anyways, that idea of of building that battleship, like a flying aircraft carrier, 100% possible. I admit, I played Ace Combat 6, it can happen. But anyways, we're going to talk more about the CFA-44 or the QFA-44 because it's a modified version in the next videos. And do we get the trailer? We get the trailer! Yeah, the ending. The ending cutscene.
Everyone here? A lot of you probably haven't met before, but just listen up for now. In preparation for the battle against the Yuzian army, the UNF has requested that Arrows join them as a regular force. Arrows have agreed to this request. As a result, all Arrows units are hereby disbanded. You'll be regrouped into Task Force 118, Arrowblades, an independent assault force under Direct Military Staff Committee command. I will continue to serve as commander. Air squadrons affiliated with the regular force will also be disbanded and regrouped. Edge and the Ridgeback Flight will join the Arrowblades as well. In addition, proven mercenaries and privateers from a multitude of countries will be joining our force. We may no longer be a UN independent command, but we will still receive rewards for our performance as before. We're now launching Operation Eternal Liberation, a military op covering all defense lines across Eurasia. If you're new here, let me make one thing straight. If you're the top earner, you get first priority over everyone else. You want money, you want fame, then you're gonna have to outdo our ace here.
Thank you. So like I was saying before, this is actually where the game ended.
24 hours until reactivation.
What? Ah, that's no fun.
Please be patient, Master.
Next.
Enemy fighter squadron taking off from South America. They're flying toward U.S. territory. You will meet in Area B7R in the Nevada wastelands.
Gotcha, Ribbon.
There's something new on radar.
I had my fill of this site 20 years ago.
We have some time before deployment. Make sure your craft's fully prepared for combat.
Hooray! So anyways, like I was saying, this is where the game ended when it was made available. And then from then on, they put some other missions after. That's why there's this trailer. And the missions online, they take place, the co-op missions that is, they take place in this Eternal Liberation, the name of the operation. And back in the end of the cutscene there, you saw many squadrons there. All of these squadrons that appear there are from past Ace Combat games, so lots of references there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the Tokyo tour, and we'll talk more about Ace Combat Infinity in the next mission, Mission 6. And see you guys there.